Hey guys, so welcome to the second episode of EDM News here on this brand new channel. We've listened to your feedback, improving the audio with the new mic, and also switched up the location from the vocal booth to the B studio. Might be a little bit more interesting to watch. We might even do the next episode outside just to show you a little the city, some nice backgrounds, and still keep the flow of EDM news coming for you. Today, of course, the biggest news, Avicii's new single, S.O.S. We talked about it already last week. We got some leaked lyrics. They are actually in the song. We're just not sure what to think about it. We like the song. It's a good song. We're huge Avicii fans. But there's still this doubt. It doesn't really 100% sound like Avicii. And I mean, of course, how can it be 100% him if he's not around anymore to finish his song? We just don't think this song might be something he would have actually released if he would be still alive. It sounds a little dated. It has this tropical house kind of vibe to it, which is really good. It's a good song again, but not 100% Avicii. And from the technical kind of standpoint, we listened to the song a couple of times. It sounds way more narrow than his past releases. They were all really wide and nice kicks. And this one is a little weaker on the kick and like narrow. It's not that wide as it used to be. So we can only speculate. I still think it's the right call to release his unfinished songs and finish them for him, and trying to get as close to his vision. Number one, the fans will appreciate it. Number two, they decided to do this like a non-profit song. All of the money will directly go to suicide prevention charities, which I think again 100% concludes that his death was a suicide. At least that's what the family believes in. There are of course millions and millions of theories out there what actually really might have happened. We will never know, but until then, we're still here to enjoy his music. We, of course, also asked the community what they think about the new S.O.S single by Avicii. We got like almost 800 people that voted. 22% say it sounds 100% like him. 65% are not sure and say it's kind of close. And 13% say it doesn't sound at all like Avicii. So that's what the community is thinking about it. Also, a lot of people reached out to us that in the credits, TLC's No Scrub is mentioned, which is like an old school kind of song that I absolutely love. And yes, the melody in S.O.S is very similar. It's an interpolation of the original. So they, of course, had to credit the original artist. This is actually happening a lot in the industry. If you come up with a song and it could be your idea, your original, but by chance someone else made a similar song or something very, very close to yours already, then it's the best to reach out to them, ask for the rights because they were first and they might sue you in the future. So with big artists, they actually do that. They check a song, get the rights just cleared just in case. And this way, everyone is participating on this one song. Same also happened with a couple of Ed Sheeran songs, actually. The song is, of course, the first song of his new anticipated Tim album, which we're really looking forward to have like a full listen to the entire album. It would be probably really good, but still not 100% sure if it's 100% Avicii. And also with the lyrics, they seem so closely related to what actually happened to them that it could be him writing those lyrics before he actually died. But I think it's way more likely that they were actually written after his death and that the songwriter just chose something that is really relatable. And this way closer to what Avicii might have thought. We can only speculate at this point. But yeah, there will be still a full album of Avicii. Let us know what you think about this entire making an album after the artist died. Because he can't really approve of what is being released. Is it still the artist's intent? They did that with Michael Jackson a ton. And I'm personally not a huge fan. Next up in the news, another cancelled festival, this time in Reykjavik, which is the capital of Iceland. They have the Sonar Festival every year since I think already like 10, 12 years. And this year it had to be cancelled. The reason is kind of ridiculous. Usually festivals get cancelled because no one is buying tickets, or if something goes horribly wrong in the organization, or we have a total disaster as we had it with the Fire Festival. But in this case, it's actually an airline going bankrupt, the WOW airline, that is an Icelandic airline. And without them, it's not possible to get all of those people to the island to actually attend the festival. So it actually had to be cancelled. Kind of sad. I hope they will continue next year and the situation will kind of resolve and someone else will take in and take care of these kind of flights to Iceland back and forth. We'll see, because it's actually like an amazing location for a festival. Now it's time for more news, but as I already mentioned in the last episode, I'm too busy to do like the EDM news every single week. So we're introducing today our co-host Jeff POSH. He's a really nice guy, a cool guy. He's living at the moment in LA, but is at the moment moving from LA to Ibiza. So the next episode, he might be already on the island. So we have someone that can take care of interviewing people there, getting the hottest and newest gossip directly from the main source in Europe during the entire summer. He's a DJ already for 15 years, knows the industry. I've actually met him the first time, I think it was ADE, Amsterdam Dance Event. He was here at the opening, then Dance Fair, again ADE. So he's going to all of these kind of events just to be informed and know everything about electronic dance music. So let's give him a round of applause and I'll let him start the second part of EDM news for today.
What it is, what it was, what it's gonna be, YouTube. I'm Jeff POSH and welcome to EDM News. DJ Marshmello just gained the biggest residency in Vegas history. The Palms Hotel and the Club Chaos just gave them $60 million. Club Chaos just went through a $690 million renovation. They have a day club that's 73,000 square feet and a nightclub that's 30,000 square feet. This is big news. So is he credible? What do you think? Is this too big of a deal? Is this too much? Is this hurting the culture? What are your thoughts? They just gave him $60 million. Does Marshmello have the credits? Now let's break down his track record. He's the 4th most streamed artist on Spotify, and he has over 40 million listeners. So what are your thoughts? Coachella, big news. For people that are unable to attend, you can now live stream it. Dylan Francis, Bass Nectar, Gordon City, DJ Snake, Bob Moses. These are the names, along with top acts like Ariana Grande and Weezer. Coachella has new advanced visuals in their new festival. So for the first time ever, you're going to be able to stream it live. So you go to Coachella and you stream it and you can see the whole event live. So what are your thoughts about that? Is that the future of festivals? Will all festivals start streaming? Will that mean the decline of ticket sales? Does it already mean something's brewing in, you know, with the whole Ultra situation where things didn't quite work out the way everybody planned? Hey, they had 4 months to plan. Is this the future of it? What are your thoughts? So this just in. Campers at Coachella were served some unexpected heat during the early mornings on Saturday morning as one of the showers broke into a fire. They don't say what the cause of the fire was, but a fire broke out in the showers at the camping ground, and one of the shower units was completely destroyed. The other was heavily damaged. I hope everybody was safe. Hopes people made it out there, and I hope this doesn't affect the experience of Coachella. So Time Warp is returning once more to New York at the Expo in the Bronx Center. The festival made its way first to New York in 2014, then in 2015. New York saw rare appearances from the likes of Ricardo Villalobos and Sven Vath. This year's edition of Time Warp New York will be on the 23rd and the 24th of November, and the lineup will be revealed in the coming months. Eric Prydz, Prida. Let's talk about Eric Prydz, the big name in EDM, the big name producer. So he stepped on the scene in 2004 with that pseudonym. He's been putting out anthems ever since under the name Prida. This year sees the 15th year anniversary of his pseudonym Prida. On his social media, this seems to suggest that he might be putting out some new records under the name Prida. The post that everybody's hinting on is a simple piece of artwork with his altered logo. It says Prida with the copy only offered up in June or July. Since he posted the announcement, there's been rumors and speculations if Prida's actually coming out with a new EP or a new bunch of tracks under the name Prida. Whatever Prida's got up his sleeve is certainly sure that wherever you are in the world, you'll be sure to get a healthy dose of the Prida in the next couple of months. So stay tuned for that. EDM News. Man, we heat checking. We got the pulse of the culture running through our veins. You hear it here first, live and direct.
Huge thanks to Jeff for being part of this. We're still trying to improve everything. If you have any kind of feedback, please let us know in the comments. This channel is brand new. All of this is new for us and we want to make it as good as possible for you, for our audience. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, leave a comment. Let's start up that discussion about this week's news. And we'll see us again next week with new hot, fresh news. Also, don't forget to check us out on Instagram. If you have any kind of news you want to submit, gossip, just feel free to do so. We will keep you informed. See you again next week. Same place, same time. EDM News.